11 Strangest Celebrity Resting Places. 11. David Bowie, Bali, Indonesia. Bowie's ashes were buried on the Indonesian island of Bali. This was done in accordance with Buddhist ceremonies. Only his spouse and children know where he is right now. 10. Jim Morrison, Père Lachaise Cemetery, Paris. The Doors' French singer passed away in Paris. His remains were not returned to the United States. Morrison is buried in France's most famous cemetery. To deter robbers, the grave is surrounded by a metal fence. 9. Robin Williams, San Francisco Bay. Williams' ashes were scattered into the bay by his family. He loved the area of Marin County. Williams had lived there for around 50 years. 8. John Lennon, Central Park, New York. There was little formality to Lennon's funeral. His wife, Yoko Ono, scattered his ashes in Central Park. In 1985, 5 years after Lennon passed away, a memorial service was held in the park. We call the 2.5 acres Strawberry Fields. 7. Bob Marley, 9 Mile, Jamaica. Nothing compares to Marley's last resting place. It serves as a cemetery, a museum, and the house where he grew up. Thousands of admirers gather there each year. Every year, the venue hosts a music event in honor of Marley. 6. Prince, Paisley Park, Minnesota. On his property, the Purple One was laid to rest. His bones are kept in a sophisticated urn. Prince's nephew and sister worked together to design it. It is a miniature version of the park with his famous logo on it. 5. Steve Irwin, Australia Zoo, Landsborough. The crocodile hunter was finished by a stingray barb when he was 44 years old. His remains were buried in his beloved Australia Zoo. Irwin's family refused to attend a state funeral. 4. Freddie Mercury, unknown. Mercury recorded his last album in Montreux, Switzerland. A statue of him was placed there after he passed away. The location of Mercury's actual burial remains one of the biggest mysteries in music. Only his ex-girlfriend Mary Austin is aware of the location. According to rumors, he is buried in Kensal Green Cemetery in West London, but no confirmation has ever been found. 3. William Shakespeare, Holy Trinity Church, Stratford-upon-Avon. Shakespeare's grave has a curse on it. There was a lot of relic hunting during the Bard's Day. He knew that his fame would encourage someone to dig up his body. So he composed an epitaph: "Good friend, for Jesus' sake forbear, to dig the dust enclosed here. Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones." 2. Marilyn Monroe, Westwood Memorial Park, Los Angeles. Westwood wasn't a famous graveyard in 1962. In fact, Joe DiMaggio picked it specifically for that reason. DiMaggio blamed the end of Monroe on Hollywood. He made sure her funeral took place in a private setting. But Monroe's presence has increased Westwood's visibility. Her tomb is also easy to find because of its color. Thousands of loyal fans have left lipstick traces all over it. 1. Elvis Presley, Graceland, Memphis. Elvis was initially buried in Forest Hill Cemetery in Memphis. He was buried next to his mother, Gladys. His fans, however, would not let him leave. The bodies of Elvis Presley's father, Vernon, were unearthed. They were buried again in the Mediation Garden at Graceland.